I set out to tell a story about an experience that I had in 1982 at a No Nukes rally and music festival called Peace Sunday, where I inadvertently started a movement with the chant, "What about the dog?" among 100,000 people. I have tried to tell that story for years, even decades, but it was not until I heard this new word liminal was I able to really come to understand why that experience was not only magical, but disclosed a plethora of other equally fascinating stories. I could not find a framework for what I was discovering as this incredible magic I was now seeing my life experiences in. So I continued to write, and as I did, that philosophy revealed itself to me, comprising of a confluence of tools and skills I learned along the way that made it possible for me to navigate and or give meaning to those adventures. I call that the Liminal Odyssey. My entire life, I have followed the threads and the tug of my heart, which led me into those hardy adventures that I may have otherwise discounted as insignificant. But through this process, I discovered that they were really insignificance. And I don't want a single one of us to step over those thresholds that present themselves to us every day. They may appear at first to be mundane, but they are really miraculous. They are our gifts, our responsibility, and our privilege.
One of the things that I love about your book is that it is an adventure, and it's an adventure into that liminal space. And you teach us how to navigate it.
I keep going back to the dog. And, what started out as you as an individual, and then two people to make a wave, 100,000 people making that wave. It hit me like a tsunami. And how long has it been? How many years? And it was so powerful the way you wrote it and the way you shared it. It really hit me like it's hit me now. And so, yeah, and that's just the start of the book.
So enjoyed it. So, like I said, the root chakra is our basic needs, and your chapter on intergenerational trauma and the angel core, which is chapter 9 in the Liminal Odyssey, really to me has to do with the root chakra, because
your 12 practices really take people into that space where they can apply the trust frequency to their lives. And your journey, your book, your life story is such a model of the magic. I call it the magic that happens in that higher frequency.
Just pause with that, because even the power of the title and the subtitle, and then the absolutely gorgeous cover art, in itself is like a sacred gift. And so I think oftentimes we like run by or go really fast through even the basics, and even the title, the subtitle, and the cover speak to who you are.
When you go to a conference, right, and you are particularly moved by one person and someone asks you later on, what do you remember? You will only remember their personal story. You won't remember all the points they made, but having your personal story interconnected with the skills, right, is a way for people to desire to want to not just approach, but master the skills. Because otherwise it's just